Micky is going to dive in. Tim is coming up. He's going to be wearing a rift as well. I'm going to shut up during this performance so you can just enjoy it, and then I'm going to do a debrief after to tell you all that you've seen. So Tim will be both navigating with a joystick as well as using the riff. So, as I said, he will be inside the structure of Micky's brain that'll be functioning in real time. So Micky previously came down to a lab, had an MRI scan that was all part of the pre-processing that goes into this. Still there. It's a great brain, believe me. I've seen it many times. It's a masterpiece. listening to the ER. I can't imagine what that's like just performing totally blind like that.
Thank you, Dr. Gazzaley. All right.
Micky, I thought it would be nice for Micky to say a few words. We've been working together for years now, and putting on these type of events and bringing this to you is an exciting and interesting challenge for both of us. But I wanted Micky to just give you a little bit of his perspective.
Thank you very much, Adam. It was really wonderful. Thank you all for inviting me here. This is very important personally to me because rhythm is my game. It's my life. It makes me whole. We are rhythm machines, multi-dimensional rhythm machines embedded in a universe of rhythm. And what we have on top of our shoulders here is truly a superorganism at work 24/7. And so it's the master clock. It tells us what to do, when to do it, and it jams. It's like just like a jam band. It makes its decisions at the last minute and so forth, and it swarms. My grandmother in the 70s had Alzheimer's, and I played a drum for her, and she hadn't spoken in years. I played the drum, she spoke my name. That's power. It's medicine. When I saw that, I knew that vibrations, in this case music, reconnected those broken pathways and allowed her speech, and it brought her cognition back, at least for the time I was drumming. So in many ways this is for her as well as to all the other people that are affected from these neural diseases, and I hope that this is the beginning of that story. Thank you so much again. Thank you again.
Alrighty, so I'm just going to wrap up now, debrief from what you just saw today. So this is the beginning, as Micky just said. Our team has worked amazingly hard to get us to this point. At every step of the way, we tried to bring in new technology that we thought could open a doorway to a new type of therapy and a new way of improving how our brains function and cognition. But it's still the beginning. So Neurodrummer, you saw, again, bringing in high levels of art, music. At some point, it's going to bring in story. The version that we'll use for training will be much pared down from this. So the participant will see rhythms and hear rhythms that they'll have to synchronize with, syncopate with, categorize, memorize, reproduce, classify. Hopefully, all these things will come together and improve their rhythmic abilities and will change their brain. The glass brain over here again is something we're really excited about. The real foundational breakthrough here is all of the work on those algorithms that allow us to process EEG information in real time and to get closer to the sources of activity and to look at connectivity between regions. What we will next do is connect these two things, right? So that the data from here is flowing into the game. The game is using that information to change the challenge and change the brain. So this type of closed loop is really why we really paid so much attention to that EEG data and having it as low latency as possible. What do we do with this beautiful visualization? Well, there's lots of interesting avenues that we're going to pursue. Education alone, being a neurologist that has studied the brain for 20 years, to be able to see it and to put on a virtual reality goggles and dive inside of it is nothing less than an emotional experience. I mean, we've studied this from the outside or in slices for so long, and to be able to manipulate it with the joystick is really quite amazing. Can this be used to help guide surgeons or prepare them for operations to look at pathology in this type of setting? Can it be used to make real-time diagnoses? Can having a participant, a patient of yours that interacts with a video game that's challenging their brain in a certain way, and a physician that's actually looking at their brain in real time, can that make an impact? We don't know. It's an interesting area of research. And then, of course, can we use these EEG signals for these closed loops? What would it be like to enter your own brain and play a video game in the structure, in that area, having your challenge be to guide the neural processing that you're seeing, so that you could learn how to control how your brain processes information. Sort of like a very high-tech view of biofeedback in the structure of your brain. So these are things that we think about. They're still the very beginning days, but we're excited to share it with you. And hopefully at some point you'll be able to hear where we went with all of this. So at that note, I want to thank you all for your attention and for being here. We have a couple of websites if you want to follow our research. My own lab's website, Gazzaley Lab, or Gazzlab.com is a quick way to get there. Neuroscape Lab has a website, and Rhythm in the Brain, Micky and I have our collaborative page. So I encourage you to follow this research over time and to participate as you might be interested. Thank you.